Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Contender regime, boxing, checking back in with y'all boys, man. Let's talk about this. I hope y'all can hear me good. Let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. Oh, shit. Mr. Money in the building, salute, man. Skinny 2 Liter Reacts in the building, salute. Rafe Dunn in the building, salute. What's good? Said I told y'all. Hey, bro. Hey, shout out to everybody that told me, bro. Shout out to everybody that said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that said Ugas was gonna win, bro. Oh yeah, Non-Mastermind 3 in the building, salute. Danny Scott in the Danny Scott in the building, salute. What's good? Big Tex 33 in the building, salute. What's good? What's happening? Jalen Johnson in the building. What's going on, man? Murray in the building. What's popping? Groundworks Entertainment. Ramar King in the building. What's good, man? Appreciate y'all for coming through, bruh. Oh, yeah. We gonna talk about it, man. Say, I won bread on Ugas. Okay. Shout out to Phil J508. He won him some bread. Tone Brown said 12 zip Ugas. I had Ugas winning 9-3. Jay Cooley in the building. Salute. What's good? Earl would have beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao, bro. Earl would have beat the dog shit out of Manny Pacquiao, bro. I know Earl mad as fuck right now, dog. Bro, Earl would have threw way more punches than Ugas. Hey, shout out to Ugas. Hey, Ugas did his thing, bro. I had it 9-3, 8-4 because the 7th round to me was a swing round. I gave it to Manny, but you kind of could have gave that shit to Ugas. Because Ugas landed the more cleaner shots the whole fight. Ugas was landing the overhand right like crazy. I felt like Ugas could have used the jab more, but he was landing the overhand right like crazy. Jay Cooley said I had it 9-3 or 10-12. Said Manny would have been face down, ass up if Earl was in the facts. On me. Bruh, come on, dog. And see, look, I picked Manny Pacquiao to beat Ugas because I'm thinking, all right, number one, Ugas got an injury. He turned out, his shit look good to me. You know what I'm saying? His shit look straight. Man, I think Ugas now finesse. They try to put it out there and say shit, make it look like we got an injury, but we really ready out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ugas in that bitch playing chess. Salute to the brother D Luckett in the building. What's happening? Salute to the brother Ramar King in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said Earl would have put Manny to sleep. Time for Manny to retire. Where the Manny fans at? Call them out. Where the Manny Pacquiao fans at, man? Hey, y'all hit that like button, man, while y'all in here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this real quick. Hey, but let me say this. Shout out to Ugas because Ugas put up a great performance. He had a great game plan. Now, my thing is, was Manny Pacquiao, was he planning on like having a chess match with Earl Spence? Is that how he was planning on fighting Earl? Because he was going to get his ass beat, bruh. This man went in there and played chess with Ugas. And Ugas controlled the distance. He used the jab sparingly. I thought Ugas could have used the jab a lot more and really controlled Manny and really started to put that shit on him. But, I mean, shit. He seen Manny was, you know, he really couldn't get inside of that jab. And he played chess. Manny played chess. And he fucking lost. If he was going to fight Earl like that, bruh, he was going to get his ass beat. I'm telling y'all, bruh. Man, Earl would have beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. I'm so mad, bruh. Because this whole moment, like, God, I'm fucked up behind this, dog. Shout out to Ugas, though. He deserved it. He put the work in that he showed that he the real WBA champion. He controlled Manny in every aspect. He outboxed Manny. He outthought Manny. And Manny could not get within that reach. What was the angles? What was the speed at for Manny Pacquiao? Y'all know the Manny Pacquiao fans. Oh my God, look at the angles. Look at the speed. Oh my God, bro, he's gonna hit him with the uppercut. He's gonna hit him with the straight left. Oh my God, Manny Pacquiao, he's the God, he's the greatest. Salute to the OG Mr. Month in a super chat coming through and showing love. He said, man, Ugas didn't even press Manny. He just stood his ground. Earl would have worn Manny down and stopped him. Big facts. Bro, all Ugas did was keep the fight in the middle of the ring, fight behind his jab, but he didn't even use the jab like that. He was just basically he was patient, picking his shots, countering and timing Manny with overhand rights. He was timing him with the jab sometime too. He wasn't even really using the jab as his first punch. He was using it as a counter. Hold on, let me make sure I'm getting everybody. Salute to the brother Boss Talk Sports in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said he better be glad Earl got that injury. And now his fans saying, we glad you didn't fight Earl. Janky fans, man. Facts. Hey, but look, remember I said that, bro? Remember I said, look, I went on live and said, I told everybody, bro, I said, these Manny Pacquiao fans, they happy. They happy that Earl out with an injury. Because go back to the breakdown that I did multiple times on this fight that was supposed to be Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. Look at the Manny Pacquiao that you saw in the ring tonight and tell me Earl wouldn't have did exactly everything I told you he was going to do, bruh. I think, how many punches did Ugas throw? Like, he didn't even throw half the punches Earl would have thrown in that fight, bruh. Bro, he wouldn't have made it to the motherfucking 10th or 11th round, bro. He would have got his ass beat. I know EJ at the crib, mad as fuck right now. Mad as fuck. He would have double moonwalked on Manny ass, bro. He said he threw 416 punches. Come on, bro, that's low. That's low. 416 punches? Earl throwing at least 800 in that bitch. At least 800. Man, he would have double moonwalked on Manny Pacquiao ass, bro. Come on, dog. Tex Rock in the building, salute. Hell yeah, Terrence Crawford would have beat the dog shit out of Manny Pacquiao too. Sean Porter would have beat Manny Pacquiao. Come on, dog. Bruh. This shit crazy, dog. Now, we might gonna have, you know what I'm saying, unification, Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. You feel me? That's a fight that people been wanting to see for a minute. Now it really makes sense. Unification. Ugas get a spectacular win over Manny Pacquiao. Controlled the fight from round 1 to round 12. Looked dominant. I feel like he could have been more dominant. He could have pressed the action. He could have used the jab more. He could have went to the body. They really tried to fuck Ugas early on. They tried to fuck Ugas early on because he was going to the body on Manny, and then they talking about keep it up, keep the punches up. He wasn't hitting them low, bro. And then you saying, Manny, I knew Manny was in trouble when he gonna try to take a little extra breather and shit like he was getting hit low. Man, he wasn't getting hit low. He was getting hit above the belt. You know what I'm saying? He can't take the body. I told y'all, Manny Pacquiao already got stopped to the body. He got stopped to the body already, bro. Man, say that dude ain't got shit for Errol Spence, dog. I'm mad as hell, bro. There wasn't Earl in there, dog. I ain't trying to take no shine away from Ugas, bro, but I'm fucked up behind this, dog. This was supposed to be Errol Spence coming out party, man. Household name type shit, bro. Man, this shit got me fucked up, man. But yeah, bro. I want to see. Shout out to G Mays in the building. What's good? John Kramer in the building. What's happening? Said Dalen Chopper, I think Manny gonna retire. Yeah, bro. I feel like if Manny would have if they would have somehow found a way to give Manny the victory in that decision, I don't think he would have came back and fought Earl or Terrence Crawford. He would have dipped out that bitch. Said Ugas' defense was spectacular as well. Manny barely landed shots all night. Yeah, because he kept the distance. He controlled the distance the whole fight. Manny really couldn't get a jab off or to land that bitch. And then when Manny did, let punches go, a lot of his shit was coming up short. So he was ended up, overreaching and overextending and shit. He couldn't get on the inside. Mark Carmelo in the building. Salute. What's good? Salute to the brother Ramon King back in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said Ugas really could have stopped Manny if he pressed. Yeah, he could have stopped Manny, bro. In my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe Ugas was just trying to play it safe because Manny really didn't put no crazy pressure. He couldn't put no pressure on him because he wasn't able to get on the inside. Ugas did a great job of controlling the distance and controlling the pace of the fight. He was a clear ring general in this fight. But I felt like Ugas definitely could have pressed the action more behind the jab, and he could have really did a lot of damage to Manny Pacquiao. He could have did a lot of damage to Manny Pacquiao. He could have did a lot of damage to Manny Pacquiao in that fight. But, I guess he felt like, all right, this man want to play chess with me. I come from that Cuban background. Now, remember, we said on the live, Ugas is a Cuban. He don't necessarily have that traditional Cuban style with the slickness, but he's very technical. You know what I'm saying? Very technical. Good punch placement, good timing, really solid counter punching. And he showed all of that tonight. And another thing that I like from Ugas in this fight, he was very poised and aware. After every round, he made sure he looked Manny Pacquiao in his eyes, let you know, motherfucker, I'm here. Oh, yeah, I'm here. I want all that. I'm here. I want all the smoke. I like that. He showed that he was very poised and he was aware. He was present in the moment. Man, kudos to Yordenis Ugas, bro. And he won the exchanges. Facts. He won the exchanges. And that I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Ugas to win the exchanges because of the hand speed disadvantage. I didn't expect that. But you know what they say? Timing beats speed. And that's another reason why Earl Spence was going to double moonwalk on that motherfucker ass. Whew, I'm so mad right now. I'm happy at the same time, but I'm mad though. It's like it's bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Because now, Earl ain't going to be the one to get that body on his record. I wanted Earl to get that body on there, man. But shit, Ugas, it gotta be Ugas now. Fuck it. It gotta be Ugas now. Salute to the brother Diavian Bible in a super chat coming through and showing love. He said, with the way boxing been going lately, I'm happy to see the right man win. Hey, that's a great point, bro. That's a great point because I was watching the fight. Shout out to my boy Justin Coleman, man. If you in here, my boy, salute to you, man, because this shit was kind of going too fast. I ain't see your name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm watching the fight with him, and in my mind, we scoring the fight every round and shit. So we both got that bitch every round. We got the exact same score, and the 7th round was a swing round, so we had that bitch going either way. And I'm like, damn, I hope they don't rob Ugas. I hope they don't rob that boy. And the right man won, and that's good to see in boxing because you don't see that shit a lot, especially in a fight of this magnitude, and you got a guy like Manny Pacquiao who is an icon, a legend. He's the guy that you'd probably benefit more from if he won the fight. But the right man won. And the scorecards was accurate. The 116, 112, that's pretty much dead on for me. I had it 8-4 or 9-3, however you want to slice it. Salute to the brother Boss Talk Sports back in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said he knew he was going to beat Manny. Oh, yeah. I like that. He had the confidence and he came in there. He was strong mentally, physically. I thought he had some issues with the arm. So that's really what kind of threw me off from Ugas. That kind of made me uninterested in, his chances or even entertaining the idea of him winning the fight. But I watched them throughout the whole live. They gave a little check-in in the locker room and shit. And when he was on the pads, I saw him throwing hooks. I'm like, okay, his shit must be good then. He in that bitch throwing hooks. And then he banging his gloves together. I'm like, shit, he must be good. Salute to the brother True Benjamin in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said respect to Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, what happened? What's up with Logo Lillard? Let me see. Yeah, bro, I'm bummed about this shit. Salute to Alamane Cruz. Said I feel the same way. I wanted Spence to get that body on his resume. No doubt Spence would have turned up the pressure. Dog. Shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Hey, what's up with you, my boy? Said I had it 10-2 for Ugas. Only gave Manny the first and the third. I ain't mad at that either, bro. I ain't mad at that. Ugas controlled the whole fight, and he landed the more clean and crisp shots. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, bro, this shit is bittersweet because I know Earl would have beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao, bro. And the shit's so crazy because all these toxic ass Manny Pacquiao fans, all in the comments, all in the videos, you know what I'm saying? All in the comments talking crazy, you know, misspelling words and shit, using words out of context and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be insulting and all type of shit like that. You know what I mean? But I told y'all, bro, like, bro, he was going to get his ass whooped for real. Manny Pacquiao, what was the angles and the speed? What was the aggressiveness? Where was the aggressiveness at? You know what I'm saying? What was the work rate at? And why did Manny Pacquiao decide to play chess with Yordenis Ugas? Why did he decide to play chess? Said Dane tweeted about how commentators excluding Porter were being biased and was striving to convince us Manny was winning. And you know what? I wasn't even listening to the commentary. So I'm glad that I didn't even really experience that. But shout out to Dame Lillard for being a real motherfucker. Damian Lillard a real boxing fan. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he know what he be talking about, man. What y'all think the Manny Pacquiao fans gonna say? You think they gonna say watch this shit in slow motion? Watch it. No, you gotta go back and watch it in slow motion. He knocked Ugas out. Y'all just didn't see it. What? Come on, bruh. Man, say, bruh. If Manny Pacquiao was in there with Crawford or Spence or even Sean Porter, he would have got his ass whooped, bruh. And he did get whooped. Let's be clear. Yordenis Ugas whooped his ass. Let's be clear. Let's not get this shit fucked up. Yordenis Ugas whooped his ass. Facts. Had his eye all swollen, cut up and shit. Yeah, Ugas whooped his ass. Had that man back and back. You know, Ugas landing overhand right, Manny whole body. You know, Manny whole body falling all over the ring and shit. Oh, big head ass boy. And look, I ain't even trying to be disrespectful to Manny Pacquiao. I fuck with Manny Pacquiao heavy, bro. It's the fans, bro. It's you motherfucking toxic ass Manny Pacquiao fans out there. Y'all all happy and shit because Earl Spence done caught an eye injury and shit, so he out to fight. You know what I mean? Y'all happy, y'all clapping and praising. Oh my God, Earl Spence, he ducking. Oh, he was scared. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is PBC and Al Heyman. They trying to set Manny Pacquiao. Man, fuck all that shit, man. You lucky Earl Spence wasn't in there. You lucky Earl Spence wasn't in the ring with Manny tonight. Because he wouldn't have made it out that bitch. He would have had a hospital visit, for sure. And I ain't talking about just for no normal checkup. He wouldn't have made it out that bitch. He wouldn't have came out of there the same. Said Manny Pacquiao legs were shot. Yeah, his legs was gone, bro. His legs was gone. You know what I'm saying? His legs was gone, bro. If Ugas really wanted to apply that pressure on him, bro, Manny Pacquiao wasn't gonna be able to go nowhere. He would have had to stay right there and fight. He would have had no choice. He would have had no choice. Salute to the brother, the Octavia72, coming through in the super chat, showing love. He said, I was happy the referee did not influence the scoring. I felt like he was on the verge of taking points from Ugas. Great point. Said many of those fouls was admonishing Ugas for that he was admonishing Ugas for were bogus. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Talking about I'll take another point away if you I'll take a point away if you do it again. Like, bro, he wasn't even hitting Manny Pacquiao low. You know what I'm saying? He was landing some good body shots. I didn't really see no low blow. I ain't see no low blow. But I've been saying this, when you go to Manny Pacquiao, really, he ain't gonna take it to the body like that, bro. Not when you consistent and you got some power and you got good punch placement and you sticking them bitches in there. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, he'll go from a body shot. He'll go. We seen it before. He done went. Yeah, go back and check the old tapes. You know what I'm saying? I know you Manny Pacquiao fans think he undefeated and shit. No, man, go check BoxRec. I told y'all, bro. That's going to be my response for y'all from now on, bro. Go check BoxRec, dog. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers acting like Manny Pacquiao undefeated and shit. See, look at this dude in here talking about your team is Abuka. What the fuck? See, I don't even know what that mean, bro. Come on now. Just me said Earl suffered that eye injury to save Manny's life. Hey, for real. Jason Creed said Manny Pacquiao need to retire. Hell yeah, bro. He need to retire, man. You know, he need to retire. Go ahead and go overseas, be a senator, do politics full time, and that's cool. I appreciate Manny Pacquiao. He done some great things in the sport of boxing. I had a great time watching him. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's time to hang it up. You know, I just wish it would have been, you know, the brother Earl Spence that got a chance to put your ass out like that. You know? But, hey, Tex Rock said, Father Time undefeated. And I told my boy, I said, man, shit, if Father Time show up, Manny Pacquiao gonna whoop his ass. But shit, I was wrong. Father Time showed up with that strap. Manny Pacquiao ain't want none of that. He ain't want no smoke. He ain't want no smoke, bruh. Malik Woody said Earl and Crawford would have stopped Manny tonight in the 6 or the 7. Yes, bro. Dog, they would have beat the dog shit out of Manny Pacquiao, especially Earl Spence. Because the work rate, the Manny Pacquiao that I saw tonight, bruh, he was not going to be able to sustain that type of the damage that Earl Spence was going to be able to inflict on him and the work rate. He wasn't going to be able to keep up with the pace of Earl Spence. After the 6th round, it would have been over for him. It would have been over for him, bruh. It would have been over for him in there. Y'all seen what Earl was working on when you saw the little leak sparring footage? Talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? He getting hit too much. Man, he coming forward. He was working on coming forward and beating the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. I'm telling y'all, bro. You know, he suffered a little freak injury. You know, shit happened. Might have got a thumb in the eye, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Just some wild shit. You know, people try to paint this picture like, oh, he in sparring getting beat up. Man, look, nigga, you can get scraped in the eye one time and have a torn retina. You feel me? But you seen what he was working on. He was finna beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know. Hey, salute to Walter Lee. I know they're in here talking crazy. But I said that on Merlot Fridays. I said, if Manny Pacquiao get his ass whooped by Ugas, I'ma give y'all hell, and I'ma get a motherfucking ass hell. They gonna have to eat that crow. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to take this one and charge it to the game. You feel me? Because them boys talk crazy. You know, them boys was talking a whole lot of shit from a safe place. They thought shit was sweet. They like, oh, Earl Spence out? Oh, now we can really talk shit. Now we can really talk shit. Because at first, y'all was begging Manny Pacquiao not to fight Spence or Crawford. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Then when the fight got made, them boys started getting a little quiet. They start changing their tone, talking about, well, you know, win or lose, you know what I'm saying, Manny Pacquiao is still a legend. You know motherfuckers have doubts when they start saying win or lose. You ain't never heard no Earl Spence fans talking about, oh, well, win or lose, Earl Spence he's still the truth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heard none of us saying that, oh, win or lose, man, Earl Spence still gonna be good. Bro, nobody was saying that shit, bro. We was like, Earl gonna beat Manny Pacquiao ass. But you start hearing Manny Pacquiao fans saying, you know, well, win or lose, he's still a legend. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, he's still a legend. Salute to Sparks in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said, you think Earl can beat Ugas, Bud, first 154 fight? I definitely think Earl Spence beats Yordenis Ugas. I don't think it's an easy fight. I think Ugas is formidable for any welterweight. I don't think Ugas is an easy out for anybody. But I definitely think that Earl beats Ugas. And I think Earl Spence beats Terrence Crawford as well. But the Terrence Crawford fight, in my opinion, that's a 50-50 fight. But I got Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? And I broke that fight down so many times. So y'all already know how I feel about that. You know, but man, that Spence versus Ugas fight, that's going to be a hell of a fight, man. Unification it should have the ring. Will they have the ring championship on the line in that fight? Because it's really supposed to be 1 versus 2, but they was going to make an exception for Earl Spence and Manny. They was going to allow 1 versus 3 to fight for the ring championship. But Ugas is ranked like what, 4 or 5? And he's like 5. With this win, this should bump him up. He might get into that 3 spot. So it might be Earl Spence, Ugas. Ugas might be number 2. Ugas might be number 2. Where y'all think they gonna rank Ugas at after this? Ugas might get up to number 2. Just if you look at the win that he got over Manny Pacquiao, after Manny Pacquiao beat undefeated Keith Thurman, I know he definitely gonna be at least 3, but he might slide into the number 2 spot, and they will still be able to justify putting the ring championship on the line in the Spence versus Ugas fight. So you'll have the WBC, IBF, WBA, and the ring championship. And then after that, it's just 1 fight left for undisputed, which will be the winner out of Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. Said, okay, great point. You're right. So at the very least, Ugas will be number 3, right? Now keep in mind, they was gonna allow, said Ugas will be number 2 until okay, I like that. So let's say the winner out of Bud and Sean, they'll end up being number 2. Ugas will be 3. Now they was gonna justify making Spence and Pacquiao, which is 1 versus 3, for the ring championship. They still might do that because there's gonna be 3 belts on the line. They might do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the very least, it's gonna be 3 world titles on the line. So either way, it's gonna be a fantastic setup and a great stylistic matchup. We know Ugas gonna bring it, and his confidence is gonna be sky high after accomplishing what he accomplished tonight. Going into that Earl Spence fight, it's gonna be questions about Earl Spence. Is he fully recovered from this eye injury? So that's gonna be good drama controversy surrounding the fight. So I definitely think that's gonna be a hell of a fight. And then, the winner out of Porter and Crawford, undisputed. Bro, I think this probably was for the better. Manny Pacquiao getting touched up in there, this probably was for the better. You know what I'm saying? You got the toxic Pac-Tars and Manny Pacquiao fans, they got to eat a slice of humble pie. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Ugas. Everybody counting them out, including myself. I counted Ugas out. Yes, I did. I ain't ashamed to get up here and say I counted Ugas out. I thought he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? But he went out there and he showed everybody that, hey, I'm really here. I got the skills. I can compete on this level. Remember, Ugas never been on a stage like this before. And for him to come in last minute and put up a performance like he did, and he didn't just like physically outman Manny Pacquiao, he outskilled Manny Pacquiao. He had the better timing. He had the better punch selection. He controlled the distance. He controlled the pace of the fight. So he didn't just outman and outgun Manny Pacquiao. He actually was the more skilled fighter tonight. Said, honestly, Ugas beat Porter as well. You know what? For the people that think that, I wouldn't even argue with you because it was such a close fight. Me personally, I had Sean Porter winning 7-5, but it was such a close fight that if you give it to Ugas, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. You know what I'm saying? Extremely close fight. I thought Sean Porter boxed he had the better boxing performance, and I thought he was more active. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the more versatile fighter, but Ugas did do some good work. Said Ugas had a knockdown that wasn't counted. I thought that was a slip. I'm not gonna cap. I thought it was a slip. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was a punch. I thought it was a slip. Look at Luis Hernandez. Blah, blah, blah. He mad. You know, that's a Manny Pacquiao fan. He done clicked up with the Filipinos and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know he mad. Yeah, I done seen you in here talking shit before. You know what I'm saying? I done seen you in here talking shit before. Luis Hernandez talking about you fight. You can find out. You can find out. Do your hands work? You can find out. Groundworks Entertainment, man. What's happening, man? Said that overhand right was there all night. Big facts. And look, I know Earl would have used that jab, that right jab, and came over the top with that overhand left. Big facts. Said Pac fans on suicide watch. Yeah, bruh. I got the Pacquiao fans in here want to fight me talking about you box. Them boys mad. You said, you know, Pac was their anti-black champion. Facts. Fact, bro. Remember I said that, dog. That's why Manny Pacquiao fans so toxic. Because they all clicked up from, it don't matter, they clicked up from all a mixture of motherfuckers. Because Pacquiao normally is the guy that he going against Floyd. You know what I'm saying? He's going against AB, going against Keith Thurman, Shane Mosley, Earl Spence, Yordenis Ugas, Terrence Crawford. He's the guy that they was gonna think that he gonna beat all the black fighters. You know what I'm saying? So these dudes, they clicking up from, you got Hispanic fans and, you know, Asian fans and white fans, and they on the Manny Pacquiao train. That's why they so toxic. Because they remember Manny Pacquiao's whole aura, his whole mystique, his whole career was built off of what? This guy that was supposedly supposed to whoop on Floyd. Let's talk about this. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Manny Pacquiao, but let's talk about this though. Manny Pacquiao got credit for all the wins that Floyd Mayweather already had. Floyd Mayweather whooped on Oscar De La Hoya first. He whooped on Ricky Hatton first when he was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? He whooped on I think he might have fought. Who fought Cotto first? Manny or Floyd? But Floyd fought him at 154. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Floyd whooped on all the top guys, everybody that Manny got credit for at 154, at 147. They gave Manny Pacquiao credit for all those wins, but these the same dudes that Floyd had already beat. And then on top of that, Floyd whooped Manny Pacquiao ass. But his whole career, it was made from this guy that was supposed to be so good that he was gonna whoop Floyd. He was gonna make Floyd do something that Floyd don't want to do, or he was gonna make Floyd fight a different way. Oh, Manny Pacquiao, he throws 10,000 punches a fight. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be this guy to beat Floyd. That's how his whole career was built. That's how it was built. So all the people that hated Floyd, they was automatically Manny Pacquiao fans. You know what I'm saying? All the people that hated Floyd, they was Manny Pacquiao fans. So that's why Manny Pacquiao fan base so toxic. Look, he said, Floyd fighting YouTubers, you bias and hate no Pac. Hey, man, say, get it how you live, bro. Get it how you live, bro. Yeah, I'm talking my shit tonight. I'm telling you, bro. And don't you come back, down to the hip pocket talking that shit you did. Hit you with that black dynamite. And don't come back down to the hip pocket talking that shit you did. Yeah, I'm talking my shit tonight. Fuck you talking about? Hey, man. I'm telling you, bro. Manny Pacquiao, that's why his fans so toxic, bro. That's why his fans so toxic, because his whole career is he's a great fighter. He accomplished some amazing things. But his whole career was built off of beating Floyd, which never fucking happened. So now they move on to the next thing. Oh, he get his ass knocked out by Marquez. You know what I'm saying? Then you go get your ass whooped by Floyd. Now you go swim in salt water. You heal up your shoulder and shit. Now you come back. Oh, he beats Adrian Broner. Oh my God. Oh, now he's good. Oh, he fights Keith Thurman. He beats Keith Thurman. Oh my God. You know, Keith Thurman was the weakest out of all the champions at the time. Like, let's keep it a buck. Keith Thurman was coming off of a 2-year layoff, riddled with injuries. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was going to beat Keith Thurman. I told you that. But he didn't want no smoke with Earl. He didn't want no smoke with Bud. And he didn't want no smoke with Sean Porter. Because them guys was fresh. You know what I'm saying? Them guys, they was fresh. And stylistically, they would have been a terrible matchup for Manny Pacquiao. So what'd he do? He go after Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Say, get these angry Pac-Tars out of here. I want them to see this. Hey, if you got that rifle on you, man, snipe their ass down. I ain't tripping. But I ain't mad. Hey, if they want to sit back, if they want to, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit of this game, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, hear me talking my shit. Hey, we gonna talk our shit tonight, bruh. We gonna talk our shit tonight, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. Earl Spence would have beat the shit out of Manny Pacquiao, bruh. That man's legs was gone, dog. He would have got his ass whooped, man. Said Manny Pac-Man fans throwing noodles and shrimp all over the streets. Oh, man, bruh. Said, I thought Sean Porter beat Thurman. That was a close fight, too. That was a really close fight. I had Thurman winning, but that was an extremely close fight. That's another thing about Sean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sean beat every fight that Sean been in, win or lose. I mean, shit, he done had some dominant wins as well, but his losses were all very, very close fights. He said Spence would have killed Cuz tonight. Man, bro, Spence would have beat the dog shit out of that boy, man. I told y'all, bro, Manny got that big ass head, bro. He was gonna be a sitting duck for Earl Spence. If Manny was gonna get in there and just try to play chess and be stationary like that, not really showing no angles, and keep in mind, Ugas is orthodox. Now, typically, Manny Pacquiao's angles work better on orthodox fighters. So why wasn't Manny Pacquiao using those angles on Ugas? Because he wasn't going to be able to do that shit on Earl. With Earl being a southpaw, he wasn't going to be able to use them same angles that normally orthodox fighters don't see. He wasn't going to be able to do that shit. But Earl was going to see everything that Manny Pacquiao was coming with. Jabbing the fuck out his ass. Manny Pacquiao would have had a busted nose and one of his eyes would have been fucked up from that jab all night. To the head and to the body. And he was going to, just like Ugas was coming over the top with that overhand right, Earl coming over the top with that overhand left after the jab. After the jab. And he bringing that bitch over. And you would have seen the left uppercut. It was one of those times in that fight where Ugas almost knocked Manny Pacquiao ass out with an uppercut, but he missed that bitch. He missed it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Hey, Benny Smith. Hey, it's cool. Hey, Benny Smith, but you was probably in here talking about, you know, Manny Pacquiao, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he's still too fast. He's still the best. But what happened? What happened? Why he didn't show up tonight? Why Manny Pacquiao didn't show up tonight, man? Say he 42. Oh, so yeah, he 42, but he was supposed to whoop Earl though. So do you think this Manny Pacquiao would have beat Earl Spence? Keep it 100, bruh. Bruh, everybody in the chat right now, if you think the Manny Pacquiao that you saw tonight would have beat Earl Spence, put yes. If you think the Manny Pacquiao you saw tonight, put yes in the chat if you thought he would have beat Earl Spence. I want somebody to explain this to me. On me, yeah. Hey, Floyd would have washed his ass too, bro. Hey, Floyd would have washed that man too. For real. He said Spence was already defeated mentally by Pac. Y'all see what I'm talking about, bro? Come on, dog. Like, this, see what I'm talking about, bro? Bro, see, Manny Pacquiao fans, bro, they always talk about Manny like it's a movie or something. Like it's a Bruce Lee movie or a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie or something like that. You know what I mean? Talking about Spence was already defeated by Manny Pacquiao mentally. Man, get the fuck out of here like he a superhero or something, bruh. Man, y'all gotta cut it out, dog. Manny Pacquiao had 30 losses, and they still talking about, oh my God, Manny Pacquiao. He's the god of boxing. Oh, the speed is amazing. Oh, the power in the left hand. He does backflips when he throws punches. Oh my God. How do you defend that? He's a 16 division champion. Wow. How do you defend this? Bro, Manny Pacquiao have 57 losses, and they in that bitch talking about, man, yo, this shit funny as hell, bro. This shit funny as hell. Salute to the brother Sparks back in the super chat coming through and showing love. He said Earl beats Ugas, Porter. He said Earl beats Ugas, Porter beats Bud. Spooky rematch. Ooh, hey. Now that's good. That would be to a lot of people, that would be the unexpected happening. I think both of those situations are very possible. But damn, imagine that. Imagine Earl Spence beating Ugas. Imagine Earl Spence beating Ugas and Sean Porter beating Terrence Crawford, and you get Spence versus Porter too. For all the belts. Ooh, that'll be cold. That'll be cold. That'll be cold right there. I really do want to see Spence versus Crawford. But if it did go down like that, I wouldn't even be mad because the Spence Porter first fight was so close. That's a great fight. For all the belts too, that should be something right there. That'd be something. Said it will be karma for Doug Spence. Said they not. He said they not let Porter take the belt back to PBC and leave Bob out of the big money. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But I mean, shit. It just depends on how the fight go. You know, if it's something that's real, like extremely razor thin close, then I can see them kind of saying, all right, you know, it's a huge fight. Spence versus Crawford, you know, Porter didn't do enough to take the belt from the champion. I can see that happening. That's possible. But I hope that it's going to be fair play on both ends. I hope that, just like tonight, I thought that the judging was very accurate. I thought that the right man won and the fight played out how it was supposed to. So hopefully that same thing happens with Crawford and Porter. And I mean, we really know what Terrence Crawford is gonna do when it comes to his next move, with him either, you know, leaving Top Rank or going to be a free agent? Do we really know what Terrence Crawford is gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be important as well. So if he gonna leave anyway, it's like shit. Bob really ain't gonna have no chance. But then also, it's gonna be a purse bid fight anyway. So I don't know. Said Porter is getting stopped against Bud. I'm calling it right now. Ooh, that's a bold prediction. Hey, if Terrence Crawford stopped Sean Porter, that would be extremely impressive. That'll be extremely impressive. If he stops Sean Porter, that's extremely impressive. You know what I'm saying? The best case scenario would be for Terrence Crawford to stop Porter and for Earl Spence to stop Ugas. And then that way, shit, both guys coming in the undisputed fight off of stoppages. You know what I'm saying? That should be amazing. That, to me, that's the best case scenario. Both guys going into an undisputed match off of big stoppages. Stopping guys that never been stopped before. You know what I'm saying? That'd be impressive. I would love to see that. But yeah, man. I just had to get on here and talk my little shit, man, and, you know, kind of break down the fight. But, you know, normally I just post a regular video for the post-fight reaction, but, man, I had to get on here and chop it up with the Manny Pacquiao fans, just see how they was living. You know what I'm saying? I had to check their temperature. Said Crawford don't want no real work. Dude said, you got me pissed, bruh. Said none of these guys are dogs like Leonard, Hagler, Hearns, or Duran. I disagree. I think that Terrence Crawford is a dog. I think Earl Spence is a dog. And I think Sean Porter is a dog. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think, you know, now of course you it's hard to compare eras because that was a different boxing era. That was a different era of boxing. Guys didn't fight the same styles. Like at that time, at that point in time in boxing, it was more slugging. Even I'm not saying that those guys didn't have skill and strategy and stuff like that. Yeah, style. The whole style of boxing has changed as a whole. Now boxing is more technical, inside and outside the ring. It's more technical. It's more strategic. It's more of a chess match now. At that time, boxing was more brawling. It was more tactical brawling. You know what I'm saying? You see Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard, he was really ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? But it was more infighting and brawling and a lot more action. But now it's more technical. It's more skillful. It's more strategic. You know what I mean? Now you can have your pick and say, you know, which era you thought was the best and all that. That's cool. But I think you got some dogs in this era as well. Like Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, he a real dog. You know what I'm saying? He got that real killer mentality. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Kill or be killed. You gonna have to take me out this motherfucker for me to lose. If you want to take my belt, you gonna have to put me down. And I feel the same way with Earl Spence. Them boys got that dog. You know what I'm saying? But the fighting style is just a lot different. You know? Yeah, Hagler was very masterful. But see, understand what I'm saying. Listen at what I'm saying. Those guys, you can be masterful in a certain style. Like you can be a brawler and be extremely masterful. You can put on a master class of brawling and inside fighting. That was Hagler. But Hagler wasn't extremely like the styles was just different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Hagler was very masterful. We talking about all-time greats here, but it's just stylistically it's different. You know what I'm saying? Boxing at that time, the further you go back in boxing, the more you gonna see like more brawling. You gonna see more slugging. You gonna see more inside fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see guys fighting more off of attrition. It's still skillful, it's still masterful, but now the style, it's just like in football. You see how the NFL is more of a passing league now. It's more offense heavy. You know, it ain't the same like, heavy run game like it used to be. It's more pass heavy now. Look at the NBA. Everybody shooting threes, the game more spaced out now. It used to be half-court basketball. You know what I'm saying? It used to be motherfuckers take that bitch in the half court, you post up. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, motherfuckers posting up. Stylistically, the game has just changed. Every sport do that, really. Boxing ain't no different. That don't mean the guys are less or more skilled. It's just stylistically the game has changed. You know, but I think you got dogs in that era and you got dogs in this era as well. You know what I'm saying? Said stylistically, Ray will still be great today. That's a fact. Ray Leonard was ahead of his time. Ray Leonard was ahead of his time, and he was different. He was different. He was ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? Ali. Ali was ahead of his time. Said body mechanics might have been better back then, though. Yup, you could say that. You might say back then guys were more physically durable. You know what I'm saying? They was probably stronger, able to take more damage. You know what I mean? Boys was probably, you looked at Marvin Hagler, you seen how cut up he was? Made 160, was always in great shape. Sugar Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying? You can say he was ahead of his time too. It wasn't a lot of guys like that. You didn't see a lot of chess matches back then. You didn't see a whole lot of just, like now, you see way more chess matches in boxing than you saw 20, 30, 40 years ago. You know what I mean? It's way more chess matches now than it was back then. And we talking about on the elite levels. Back then, when you put the best fighters in the ring on the elite level, you didn't see chess matches like you see now. Them guys, they just get at it. But it's still masterful. It's still very skillful. It's just a different type of style. That's all it was. Said Hagler was more technical than he showed a lot. That's facts. Man, I be blown away when I go back and watch Hagler film. I mean, he was masterful, bro. The way he walk you down, and just do it strategic, like a machine. Going to the body, to the head, and to the body with the jab. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely breaking you down. Remind me a lot. Earl Spence remind me a lot of Marvin Hagler. You know what I'm saying? It's a beauty, bro. It's a beauty. But look, man, I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I just want to get on here and talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody enjoyed the fight. You feel me? I for damn sure enjoyed the fight. I'm happy I was wrong about the winner. I'm happy that Ugas proved me wrong and a lot of people wrong. You know what I'm saying? That injury, if he did have an injury, that shit wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He came in, he did his work, he retained his title, and still the WBA welterweight champion of the world. Now we can get ready for Earl Spence Jr. and Yordenis Ugas. That's going to be a big-ass fight. It's going to be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So, look, y'all have a great night, man. We'll be right back at it Monday. I'll probably do another breakdown tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'll probably upload something tomorrow, man. Y'all stay at it, man. Contender Regime Boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man. Y'all hold it.